It's Saturday morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Dioramas. I am your host, TechChucker. If you're not familiar with how this show operates, every week I go through Instagram looking for the coolest looking dioramas, and I showcase them right here on the show. If you would like to be showcased in a future episode, all you need to do is upload your diorama pictures to Instagram and tag them with the hashtag ThisweekInDioramas. Welcome to the season finale of season 2. We've got a lot to get through today, so I'm going to try and keep this thing moving as quickly as possible. We're going to go through all of the contestants. If you aren't familiar with what we're doing, every week we had a fan vote. You had an opportunity to vote for your favorite of my top 5. The winner of each episode is entered into this grand championship, which is what we are voting for now. There's going to be one winner chosen by all of you. All of the rules and instructions as to how you're going to vote will be at the very end of the episode, so stay tuned for that. But you first need to know who you are going to vote for. And your options are, starting with episodes 1 through 10. Episode 1, the Spider-Man display by the Krusty Crew. Episode 2, the Star Wars Mandalorian Dio by Chad Chilla. Episode 3, the TMNT Sewer Dio by Turtleboy83. Episode 4, the Zelda Dio by Stefan Diorama. Episode 5, the Batman Dio by C. Goosey. Episode 6, the Alley Dio by Tom Tastic. Episode 7, the Shipyard Dock Dio by BTMA Cart. Episode 8, the Open for Business Dio by Star Marvel 76. Episode 9, the Back Alley Diorama by Racer John Beto. And Episode 10, the Church Dio by Vasco Toys. Alright, that was episodes 1 through 10. Let's jump into episodes 11 through 20. And your episode 11 dio is the John Wick dio by El Chombo NYC. Episode 12, the Into the Spider-Verse dio by Star Marvel 76 again. The Subway Station dio by Joe's Dio for episode 13. Episode 14, the Resident Evil dio by Vasco Toys. Episode 15, the Millennium Falcon dio by Rogue Al. Episode 16, the Thanos' Throne Room dio by EMT Diorama. Episode 17, the Second Time Around TMNT Dio by Turtleboy83. Episode 18, the City Skyline Dio by 1/6 District. Episode 19, the City Block Diorama by Articulated Plastic. And Episode 20, the Terminator Dio by Shelf Scale Customs. Let's jump into episodes 21 through 30 now. And episode 21 is the Old Barn Dio by Dioramas Tom. Episode 22 is the It 2 Dio by Driporama. Episode 23 is the Shooting Range Dio by DJ's Dioramas. Episode 24 is the Rooftop Dio by Reco CH. Episode 25 is the Ghostbusters Dio by Driporama. Episode 26 is the TMNT Dio by Turtle Comic. The episode 27 Dio is the TMNT Lair Dio by Star Marvel 76. The episode 28 Dio is the Avengers Endgame Dio by Roven Stuffs. Episode 29 is the Thanos Throne Room by the Shadow Gallery 718. And the episode 30 dio is the Brownstone dio by Euler's Workshop. All right, we're almost through all of them. Again, one of these will win. Let's jump into episodes 31 to episode 40. And episode 31 is the TMNT Sewer Lair by Hector Hakabi. Episode 32, The Ring Dio by Dioramas. Episode 33, The Mandalorian Dwelling by Wakas Bazaar. Episode 34, The Medieval Armory Dio by Lupus Imperator. Episode 35, The Apartment Complex Dio by From the Mat Cave. Episode 36, The Halloween 2 Dio by Christoph Custom. Episode 37, The Ma Duke's Bar by Mega Music. Episode 38, we technically didn't have a winner because we didn't have a contest. So episode 39 is the World War II French Country House by Dioramas Clow. And episode 40 is the Back to the Future dio by Driporama. Let's jump into the very last episodes, which are episodes 41 to 43. Let's get right on into it right now with episode 41, The Mandalorian dio by Wakas Bazaar. Episode 42, The Forbidden Planet dio by the Shadow Gallery 718. And the episode 43 winner, which is the final entry into the Grand Championship from last week's fan vote. And your winner is the Grand Hall dio by Styro Smith Dio Arts. Congratulations to everybody this year on an amazing year of dioramas. All of you did amazing. Now that you know who you might be voting for, you need to know some of the rules around this contest. There's rules for both contestants and for voters. So some of the rules for the contestants: you must be 18 or older in order to receive the prize, unless you can get a parent or guardian to vouch for you to be able to provide that shipping address. You also must be the actual creator of the diorama. If I happen to find out that you did not create the diorama, which I don't think there are any this year that is the case, but if that were to happen, you would be eliminated from the vote. And if I happen to get through all of the voting and you won, we would just go with the second place, or we would find who did create the diorama and they would be the winner. But that's not likely to happen. You also need to have used the hashtag Thisweekindioramas in order to even make it into a top 5, let alone to be able to win the Grand Championship. So that should all be dealt with already. For you voters, you have a few more rules. Number 1, you can only vote for one diorama. Of the 40-some dioramas in the contest, you can only vote for one, and there will only be one winner. So take that into consideration. When you are voting on the page, every single entry has a picture of the diorama that won. That is the entry, so choose wisely. The voting will open right now, December 19th. As soon as you're done watching the video, you will be able to vote, and you will have until midnight, December 24th. Christmas Eve is when the voting will close. So make sure you get your vote in well before that so you do not miss out on this opportunity. I will also be making the announcement of who won January 2nd, so be on the lookout for that. Something else that I would encourage is that we keep everything positive throughout, be it in the comments or whatever that might be. If you have anything negative to say about any of the entries, keep it to yourself. We want to keep this as positive as possible. And if you just happen to like a diorama a lot, share it out with as many people. Share this video out with as many people to try and gain as many votes as you can for the one that you want to win. But again, you only get to vote once, so that is very important. You will have to log in with your Google account to be able to vote, and that'll help to be able to make sure that everyone is voting only one time. And then the last rule, aside from sharing, is have fun. as the contestants, the creators. I hope you have a lot of fun with this, trying to get as many people as you can to vote, but also as as voters, I hope you have fun with it as well. The anticipation of wondering who won season 2, I just think that's kind of fun. So have fun with this because this is all about you guys. Let's get into the instructions. Where are you going to go? There is going to be a survey link in the description of this video. I will likely also post on my Facebook page, the TechChucker page. I will also post the instructions along with this video on the Diorama HQ Facebook page. So if you are not a member of the Diorama HQ group on Facebook, go join that group as well. There will be a lot more activity going on there, especially while the show is on hiatus. So watch for those instructions. Number 1 in the description below this video will give you that link to where you can go vote. Again, vote for 1. Share this out with as many people as possible. We hit around 360 some votes last year. I would love to blow that away and maybe double those numbers, but whatever you guys do is what we're going to have, obviously. Let's go into the prizes. What are you going to win if you happen to win? The one winner. If you are in the United States, you will win the custom diorama made by Nimai Customs, and you will also get the resin cast diorama pieces unpainted from the MightyCaine. So very appreciative that you guys offered this up. It's just so awesome to have creators out there watching and supporting the show and then wanting to give back. But I also have one thing that I am going to include myself for those that are in the United States. If you are in the United States and you happen to win, here's what I'm going to give you. One sec. I have designed a 3D printed basketball net hoop thing. This. Now, I'm going to provide it to you unpainted. And the reason for that, just like the reason that MightyCaine's prize is unpainted, is you guys are creative. And I think having it unpainted might give you the opportunity to do something a little bit cooler than what I've done. So this will be included to anybody who is winning from the United States. Now, if you happen to win and you are international, MightyCaine will ship to you. You won't get the diorama, probably won't get this, but I'll give you a gift card to Amazon, or we'll figure something out as well to make sure that our international winner, if we get one, get something kind of cool. So I had a little discussion with somebody in the comments one episode about why aren't we doing something bigger with maybe a big sponsor. There's a whole bunch of different reasons why that isn't happening. Some of it is because the show just doesn't have enough traction. It's just not big enough for the likes of, say, a Hobby Lobby, a Joann Fabrics, a Home Depot, or anything like any of the other Michaels or whatever. We're just not a big enough show to be able to get their interest to have them think that this is something they want to invest their money in, because there needs to be a back and forth, something that they get from us and something that I get from them. So that's one reason why we don't have a big sponsor. Another reason is because my schedule is so tight with school, work, and all of that. I can't commit to anything big in terms of a business deal. And in order to stay professional, I need to make sure that if I'm going to make a promise that I'm going to do X number of videos with X number of promotions, that I can actually do that. And I can't commit to that either. So that's why I ask of the community to maybe help out with that rather than asking for a business partnership. So there you have it with that. That is why I have asked for some of you to participate, and I'm so grateful for what you guys have provided from the community. Alrighty, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed this season. Season 2 was amazing. 2020 may have sucked for so many other reasons, but for dioramas, 2020 was an amazing year. I can only imagine what 2021 is going to bring for dioramas and our art and our community. Keep on creating, keep on using that hashtag thisweekindioramas on Instagram. Like I said before, go join the Diorama HQ Facebook page. Hit the like button on this video, go vote, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and good luck!